Good morning. Currently restarting the iPad. Getting things set up. We'll start at Balloon Skies, then we'll head over to Sen 24. Welcome, Daniel. Good morning, Spike. Good morning, Druven Raid. And then let's get the music on. Hello, Horace. What do you mean, hello, take two? Did your hello get censored? I took care of some business yesterday. I don't know if iPatch X2B, that guy is here. It said he wasn't banned on Discord. I also looked into my internet. Hopefully I fixed things. No, iPatch. It said you weren't banned to begin with. Send me a message on Discord. I might have had the wrong account. I don't know. I couldn't find your account that got banned. We have a lot of banned accounts in the history of our server. Wait, I forgot to turn on the music. All right, let's. So send me a DM. I believe I am just at SenFGR on Discord, so I think you should be able to find me pretty easily. Alright, let's take care of this peak. So this one is annoying. Probably just triple graveyard. Or is there an easy way to get rid of the peak first hit? We'll do barrel for the rocket artillery, eye dragon down south. Maybe even double eye dragon. What if we do triple eye dragon? We're cooking here. It's hard to get all the way around to this Inferno. I think we're gonna not try to risk the hog. Go with this. This looks really jank. Are we really going with this army? I think we are. The main point is we just want to have triple graveyard jump for the 12 o'clock section. That's usually the best way to deal with it. And we're not going to be able to have much tanking for our Sparky. It's really awkward to get all the way left, so I want to bring double Eye Dragon. Zap hurts real bad. Oh no, Sparky didn't get one more shot. The Eye Dragons are in trouble. Wait, that stupid Tesla. Eye Dragons, go away from the evil air defense. Nice. Yo, I've never had two smart Eye Dragons in the same attack. This doesn't feel right. They somehow both evaded the air defense. This feels dirty. So my Sparky got demolished by the Zap Trap and didn't get what we wanted, but the Eye Dragons were smart enough to avoid danger. Any tips to learn clan capital hits? Stream is a pretty good place to learn harder types of hits like peaks and non-defaults. If you want to learn general stuff like basic District 2 shots as well as one-shots on the default districts, we have a lot of resources on the Discord. I would say the Discord's probably the best place to learn how to get better at pushing in the raid weekend, as well as competitive. But the stream, there is no better place to learn how to get peak 2 shots, although I don't know if anyone has ever learned from this stream. I think a lot of people who are here are just competing with themselves to see what kind of degenerate crap they can write. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. You don't want to open up the wall to the cart. That's not good. I guess it's fine. Think he just golem here, probably? Or is there a better way to go about this? I think you want to Eye Dragon topside, Golem, Hog Rider of the Inferno, Barb on some of the air defenses. Or no, you can just start Golem on top of this Rapid Rocket, then Eye Dragon on top of the Peak. Frost here. I don't know if another Eye Dragon makes sense. You need a lot of barbs to clear trash, so I think we're gonna go with that. And then I think we're good. Hello, Panda. You'll get good attacks now that you're here. All right, I'll hold you to it, man. Frost here. I'm waiting a little bit on the Golem just to kill the cart real fast. Barb on the air defense. Hog Rider. We have triple graveyard from the first hit. Oh wait. We don't have the Eye Dragon for the peak, I forgot. Oops. That's fine. The more degenerate, the better. I mean, there's limits. There have been some people who have been banned. And you have to understand that I am terrible at appealing bans. So if you get banned, even temporarily, it's pretty much a perma on this stream. There have been a few people who've been knocking on the door for months, maybe even a year now. They've not heard a fair trial. Their trial hasn't even been scheduled. They're just sitting in the corner, silenced, unable to speak. Alright, we're gonna use Rams and Barbs on this bottom side cannon. Larrys are tanking. We got some air Larrys from the Eye Dragon as well. Was Cropsy banned? Nah, he was here yesterday. He usually comes a little bit late. We haven't been able to smear him enough to get him banned yet. He's still around. Don't worry, we'll cook up some false charges against Crops one of these days. Alright, we're doing Pretty good versus the space. Okay, I'm hoping we get something good, alright? I've been kind of tilted lately, because our matchmaking's been so horrible. Please give us something decent. Has GGG been banned? I feel like GCube would have been banned. Infinity GGG was banned from the Discord server. Not from the stream. He was banished for getting like 10 warnings or something, I forget. Oh no. I swear, like, we've not been playing great. Like, I've been griefing. I griefed like the 3 fails, but like, man. We have not been getting defaults. He's probably researching some Indian news. Yeah, that's probably what Croft is doing right now. He's trying to find new ways to smear his beloved country. I don't know what it is, but there's like some countries where if you ask the people on the internet if they love their country, they say some vile things. Okay, these people, they wouldn't use bombs around their Inferno towers, right? That's not something they would do. That would make them bad people. Like, I feel like Indians on the internet, they say some foul things about their country. The US as well. Alright. Okay. I think we have to drop another barb just to kill this trash hut in time. If it was a small hut, I'd be fine. But it's one of those bigger ones that takes like 5 hits. Oh no. Kill him. Yeah, I needed to get that Sparky chain. Ari's on my rocket, on my Sparky, which I couldn't really do much about. I hope the bomb tower stays alive. Good. I have 2 barrels for the Inferno tower at the very end. That Larry trip down was actually good for me, but we're taking so much damage from the spears. It's so hard to tank. It is just so hard to tank. There better not be any traps, okay? I think we've agreed on this, chat. If there's traps, that would not be good. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing happened here. Alright, let's just, okay, you guys can look now. Alright. We'll do push-ups after this. We'll see if we have to do 20. They put a giant bomb there. Who would do such a foul thing? Am I following the FIFA World Cup? I'm loosely following it myself. I asked my mom, like, we're Chinese, so I asked my mom, like, wait a minute. They expanded the FIFA World Cup to 48 teams, so why isn't China there? Does China not want to play soccer, football? And I learned that the reason why China's not at the FIFA World Cup, at least as spoken from the Chinese people, the story is FIFA tried to get them in by expanding the World Cup to 48 teams, but then in the qualifier against Japan, they got 7-0'd. And then all the players and the coach got thrown to jail. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. So there's not one team that I'm following after the US got eliminated that I'm, like, really rooting for. But that just cracked me up when I heard that. I'm like, oh, no. Not my country. Not my homeland. Barb chip down this cannon. So I've used barbs to chip down the cannon and the air defense. That saved me 2 Sparky chains. Now we can graveyard on the giant cannons. Actually, I don't know. Is the Spark gonna go right towards the right side cannon? Ooh, good catch. Good thing we didn't drop the graveyard, huh? Oh, I should have tanked that. Zap, my bad. Ram to tank that spear as well as chip down the air bombs. So moral of the story, if you lose in football while you're on the Chinese national team, it's not just your career is over. You go to jail. But yeah, I guess that's why they're not at this World Cup. Other than that, I liked Norway. I thought their goals were pretty nuts. But of course they just lost to England. So of the teams that are left, I don't really like Argentina. They got by some pretty sus calls. France has looked crazy, but like, it's France, so I'm not supporting them. And then Spain's okay. Spain's okay for me. So if anyone's left that I would want to win, probably Spain. Bro, I'm gonna time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chat. Please. I don't even know how you can save time here. England will win everything. I mean, As an American, I'm not going to support England by virtue too. But you know who I do support? I do support that Count Binface guy they got over there. He's the guy they need to clean up politics. Alright, are we going to try Golem Quarry? We've already got burnt. Like, burnt twice. There's no way Golem Quarry goes wrong too, right? They wouldn't do this to us. This game wouldn't be that cruel. That wouldn't happen to, not to Sen. Not to Sen of all people. No way. Okay. What? Second graveyard here. Wait, Blaspa one-shot all 4 barbs? That's so unlucky. Bro, how is every single rocket on my... That's not okay. This week's not going great, guys. How did every single rocket artillery lock onto my Sparky? There was graveyards here. I guess there's a lot of point defenses which killed the Larry super fast. That's rough. That's not even a 750. We've gone past the point of even getting 750s anymore. Alright, we completely failed here. We're gonna go back to Balloon Skies, take the walk of shame home. Was that a seizure? Raid Weekend does that to you, fellas. Raid Weekend does that to you. When you've been playing this game long enough, your sanity has already left your body long since. The world becomes more gray. Every weekend, you come home, hop into the Raid Weekend, pull out your Sparky, and you don't even feel anything anymore. It's just sad. We've reached that point, chat. Alright, let's go. No time for dilly-dallying. I think we go with this. Yo, when I hit level 100 on server, my channel is going to be Cropsy's comments. Wait, I don't know if we still do channels at 100. I think it might be... I think they might have raised the level cap on that. Like the private channels on the Discord server. I think the level cap got raised because too many people got level 100. Oh no. Okay, thank goodness, iDragon. Oh. This is bad. We don't have an eye dragon anymore for the left dragon. Normally I have one eye dragon kill both of those dragons over there. But that obviously doesn't work when the first dragon on the left comes over to my Sparky like that. Wait, we're able to keep this eye dragon pretty healthy now I think about it. And this dragon is frosted up. Do we ever get that kill? Wait, I think we might. Pull some zaps there too. We have basically 2 barbs to tank. One of them's gonna tank now, the other one's gonna come over. Lock in barbs. Do we get him? Oh, it's full HP. Nice. Alright, so we still get 4 dragons. We even get 1 Sparky shot on the eye tower, so I think we're looking amazing here. I've hit this base before. It usually doesn't go this well, but we'll take it. Alright, there's 2 super dragons left, so we're gonna have 2 eye dragons. We can bring a hog rider because there's 2 infernos, and then we can frost the rest of the 2. I don't like going miners to finish this when there's a bomb tower here and there's a bomb tower here. We'll go with this. Do I consider myself the GOAT of clan capital? I don't think there's a well-established GOAT. Like, the thing with clan capital is, unlike home village and builder base, there isn't like strategies, like one strategy that is better than everything else. So there's a lot of strategies that you have to learn, and so different people are good at different things. I'm definitely the best at Sparky in the world. But like for strategies like Graveyard Hogs, I mean, my Graveyard Hogs isn't as bad as the stream people would have you believe. But it's not the best in the world. Well, I'll grant them that. Yeah, like, there's players who are more well-rounded than me. Like, Meow is an elite attacker as well as an elite base builder. So it really depends on how you define GOAT in Clan Capital, I guess. Like, if you're talking about Raid Weekend, probably, yeah. Because Sparky's so good in Raid Weekend. Anshu's probably more competitively well-rounded than I am. Listen, I don't appreciate this send Graveyard Hogs is trash propaganda. It's propaganda, I say. And not the good kind. The good kind is the kind that makes Sen look good. The bad kind is the kind that drags Sen's name in the mud. Alright, bar camp is usually going to be Sparky Double Rage. We always have a couple of these on stream. Although I don't hit many normal districts on stream just because, like, it's hard to, well, I shouldn't say it's hard to fail, but it's so unlikely to fail that it's not as fun to hit on stream. But a couple of these are always nice. Raise just to get the multi-cannon kill. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, Sparky's dancing the rage, good. Barb chip down this Tesla. Rage here. You basically just want to kill the giants on top of the defenses with your rage. And you can one-shot every single building on Barb Camp. You think Sen is bald? This is more bad conspiracy theories. Any theory that implicates Sen, it shouldn't be allowed to exist in our free nation. Then Zappa Hut. Am I bald or super bald? Why are those the two options? What's the difference between bald and super bald? Can you give me an example of someone who's super bald? He's not, but his forehead is enough to call him... Okay. Okay, guys. I don't appreciate this, Crops. I don't think you understand how good I am to you, Crops. I've allowed you to go run around this stream unscathed for years now. And this is how you repay me. Other spaces, they wouldn't have tolerated you for this long. You know that? At this point, you're just biting the hand that feeds you. Let's barb chip down this cannon. Rams are such a disgusting tank in the clan capital. If Rams didn't exist, Sparky would not be good, by the way. His forehead is bigger than your PP. Well, that's a pretty small forehead, though. So, I guess that's a compliment. Thank you. You don't like how slow your Sparky is? Yeah, this is a bit of a slow one. But it's not a problem. This was always a pretty easy finish. Why did you place speed so far back? So, it doesn't matter where you drop the haste as long as it covers your Sparky. Now, I dropped it really far back on the first defense because I don't want my Rams to be hasted up. Hasted Rams connect to walls too fast and aren't as good at tanking. You just need a good barber. We just go to a family barber, alright? It's a nice Asian lady, like 20 minutes away. What's going on over here? It's probably fine. What do I feed you? It's just a saying, okay? The hand that feeds you. Don't think too much of it. I would pay you to do my clan raids. How do I pay you? Nah, I don't do any pay to play. I think I was offered that in the past. But I just treat playing Capital and Clash of Clans like a game. I don't treat this as a career. But I do one account in each stream clan each week if you just ping on the Discord server. Bald is normal bald, and super bald is smooth enough. I don't know what to say to that. Chat, you are on one today. You are creative in the not desirable way. This new generation of Sen YouTube chatter is something else, I tell you. They always talk about golden generations in the world of football, soccer. And usually they just lose early in the World Cup anyways. But this golden generation of Sen chatter, that's the real deal. I wonder if this base is one-shottable at lower levels. Wait, this is actually so darn close to a one-shot. What? Hold on. Is there a one-shot for this base, chat? If I brought 2 minions and I actually paid attention to how I was tanking the defenses, I don't know, maybe. Maybe. What is your career, if you don't mind sharing? I work in the government, basically buying cars, trucks, vehicles, stuff like that. That's my career. It's pretty easy, although it's a lot more complicated than buying cars as a normal consumer. It's not like a job that I'm super passionate about, but it's a job that lets me pay energy bills. So I get to pretend that I'm not a complete bum to my mom. I can hang my head proud. I'm a bum who pays the electricity bills, not a total bum. Hang my chest high and proudly pronounce, I'm not a total bum. Alright, then heal up. It's not 750, but good bonus gold. How much in kickbacks do you get? We don't engage in any corruption, okay? I'm not at the point in my career where I benefit very much from being corrupt, you know? Like later on, you can cash out and take bribes and stuff. But I'm still at the point where I need to get to that point, you know what I mean? Oh no, I've been griefing myself at Balloon Skies, now Spike is coming on and griefing. It's fine, we're just gonna crash out this week. How does bonus gold work? So bonus gold is basically how healthy your army is at the end of the attack. And the maximum you can get is 750 bonus gold. It's the thing that's trending now in the current admin. Well, the whole corruption thing, that doesn't apply to us peons, you know? Like the corruption in this administration is more on the higher end. Us ants at the bottom of the food chain, we still need to fight for the scraps. We can't be taking bribes and corrupted schemes. Unfortunately. Integrity for thee, not me. Wow, those Hog Riders got pretty darn far. Hold on, why is Sparky less space than the Flying Fortress? They're the same space. What do you mean? They're both 100. And one of them is not worth 100. The other one is. That's the only difference. Alright, we can barb on the edges. And we're good to go. Will Clan Capital ever be updated, you think? Well, you know, I've been saying that's going to get updated for years now. And each passing year, I get a little less hopeful. There's still hope, though. I still think it probably will get updated at some point. Supercell is just too busy milking Home Village. I forget the army that I use for this base, to be honest. I think we use this. And then we'll see from there. Difference between 100-pound slave versus 200-pound muscular slave. That's... I don't know how good that analogy is for Sparky and Flying Fortress. But if that gets the point across, I'm not gonna judge. Listen, we treat Sparky good on this stream. We make sure she's properly protected by Rams and Giants. We give her rages, haste spells, graveyards, frost, so that she may succeed. Like, we treat Sparky pretty good, if I do say so myself. But this stupid eye dragon, I tell you what, man. This stupid eye dragon. That brother needs to be disciplined. Let's pull some zap traps. Man, that barb dodged both zap traps. I didn't know you could do that. What the? Alright. Golem should trade the peak. Get a couple more buildings. We're looking good. Sparky is far better than Flying Fortress. It's definitely the best troop in CC. You know, the funny thing is, back in the day, Sparky, when she was released, no one knew how to use her, so we all assumed that she was kind of mid. I was the one who saw potential in her. Is it fun though? You still enjoying it, or just doing it for rank 1? I still enjoy it. I treat Clan Capital as a single player game nowadays. At least that's the mindset I need to not lose my mind. Let's do this. I think that's a pretty good mindset to have. I don't really expect any updates. Just do your hits in the weekend. then go back to work on the weekdays. It ain't that deep, you know what I mean? Let's get the graveyards going. Single player till someone sells. Nah, I've been selling a lot myself this week. I'm not going to complain about what Spike's doing. He's doing God's work getting through these crap clans with me. Wait, barb. No, stop it. I'm trying to barb the spear. It ain't working. Yeah, screw that. I think we still have to barb the spear. Okay, wait, this is gonna be bad. I just realized. Do my Hog Riders stay alive? Because time could be an issue here. Hold on. They wouldn't put traps here. That would be rude. Oh no. If the Hog Riders stay alive, we're good. Okay, we're good. I just realized I like wasted all my barbs and I was about to time fail. We're good. Yeah, I'm too depressed this week to bully Spike. You know what I mean? Like, when you're bullying people, I don't know if there's any bullies in the chat, but you need to be in the mood to push someone's head into the toilet. Otherwise, it just don't hit the same. And this matchmaking this past month, it's wearing on me. Taking Spike's and Blackwing's lunch money, it's just not the same. It's also like doing drugs. It becomes less effective over time. And even when I bully Spike, I go to the next raid and this is what I see. Did I check your playlist? I checked a couple songs. But in order to make a change to the official stream playlist, it needs a thorough review. Would be fun if it was more popular because it clearly has potential. Yeah, I personally still think Clan Capital is the best game mode, even if it doesn't get updates. Would you rework CC matchmaking? If so, how? I think CC matchmaking is fine as it is. I just wish there was a competitive mode, you know? Like an official competitive mode. Because right now what we do to make competitive CC work is pretty jank. I would like if there's like an official competitive mode on top of Raid Weekend. I still like having the casual Raid Weekend with the one-shots and a lot of stuff to learn. But it would be nice if there was something else, you know? Alright, let's go Golem here. And we'll like Frost here. Have some Hog Riders. It's gonna be a little bit of a hard base, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe I could sing the copyrighted ones. Listen, you guys don't wanna hear the Sen singing. There's mythology about like harpies and sirens and monstrous creatures who, if you hear their singing, you'll lose your mind. That was probably all just me. Just me at different points in history. Oh gosh. Wait, where did all my... Where'd all my barbs go? I swore I dropped like 2 barbs towards the bottom side. We also can't drop in our eye dragon right now. It's a little bit awkward. Wait, our deployment zone's choked. How is there still more traps over there? Alright, let's just kill one of these. It's good enough. It should be good enough. Dude, imagine Supercell collabs with you and makes your elo mode in-game. That would be sick. I wish they just had like some sort of competitive mode that they added in. They don't even need CH11. Just like an official elo ranking in the game would be pretty awesome. What do I think about Builder Base? He's asking me about Builder Base. Where do I even begin, chat? Where do I even begin? I would rather walk in on my wife cheating on me with my best friend than find out my son is a Builder-based gamer. Never speak highly about that accursed game mode in this chat. I said earlier that I'm tired of bullying people, but bullying builder-based gamers, that never gets old. Your builder-based laugh gets more and more forced each week. Nah, not true. Builder-based, making fun of them, never gets old. I'm just a little tired today. But if I were on my A game today, you already know I'd be scorching builder base again. One upgrade in builder base is like 12 days. Isn't that the same in Home Village? Isn't like Home Village upgrades like 18 days or something? Okay, bro. Can you guys not do this whole zapping thing? And logging thing? That's like not cool, man. I think I'm gonna not frost the Inferno Tower, and it's not gonna bite me in the ass. For sure. This is not gonna go wrong. I think it's correct to do this. Oh, my frost was bad. I should have frosted low because my golem's gonna go towards the wizard tower. Oh no, it goes up. That's good. Bro, how's that dragon still fly outside of that frost? That's crazy. Wait, time is an issue. Hold on. I'm gonna have to barb this topside spear thrower. And I think we're good. Although my eye dragon's getting reset. Oh no, oh no, oh no, stop it, stop it, stop it. Why? This is like the worst interaction in Clan Capital, I swear to God. The eye dragon running towards your golem and getting reset every time he moves an inch. Builder base has 3 builders max. Oh right, yeah, I guess that makes it feel slower, but there's also less upgrades in builder base, so I don't know. I think it probably balances out. The problem with builder base is not how long it takes to upgrade stuff. The problem with builder base is that it blows. It just blows. Alright, let's go to Goblin Mines next. Let's just do our standard Haze Graveyard Sparky. You know, as Clan Capital gamers who don't get updates, we can at least look towards Builder Base and think to ourselves, at least we don't have it that bad. If Builder Base didn't exist, it'd be so cooked, chat. This is like what it feels like to be a homeless person, but like there's a homeless person down the street a couple blocks who's got all their limbs blasted off and is deep in fent addiction. You know what I mean? Like we have it pretty bad. We're definitely homeless too, don't get me wrong. But at least we don't have it that bad. That's what Builder Base is to the Clan Capital gamer. It could be so much worse. Alright, 2 shots on the air bombs. And then I'll go to the reflector. I'm just worried about that minion hive on the flank. Sparky Chains will get most of the goblins actually, which is nice. What's the hardest one-shot for me? Well, I haven't really learned Skeleton Park, so probably that one. And then, of course, Dragon Cliffs is the other high RNG one. If you're talking about like the hardest ones to learn, I would say Goblin Mines might be the hardest one to actually learn. That's actually good to learn. Followed by... I haven't learned Balloon Lagoon. People say that one's easy. Yeah, most of the one-shots these days are just pretty simple Sparkies. You can learn them pretty easily. And then should be good to go. BL is very easy. Yeah, that's what people say, so I'm not going to say that one's that hard. I think you would like Clash Royale. It gets really sweaty. I think I've said this a million times on stream, but I try to get back in it. So I was the Clash Royale GOAT, okay? Back when it first released, like, it was so popular in my school. Like, people were playing it on their phones in, God, this was like 8th grade or something like that. But at the time, like, I was already really good at Clash of Clans, so I was on it from day one. And I was beating all my classmates. But then eventually it just got boring. Because you get smashed by people with card levels 3 levels higher than you. And so I quit. And then I tried to make a comeback a couple years back. That was when they first released the evolutions. I hear it's gotten worse in terms of like the pay to win factor. But I got my head smashed in by the Evo Firecracker. I swear to God, it like killed 30 elixir worth of my troops before taking my King Tower. And I never wanted to play that game ever again. And so I haven't touched it since. Sen, would you rather... Crops. You can't be asking questions like that. You can't be asking a man that versus playing Builder Base. Oh. That's evil. That's not okay. That has to be against every single societal code ever conceived. Not even the Hammurabi Code was that degenerate. And they were telling people to like carve out your eyes and shit like that. Like, come on, Crops. There's decorum. You can't be giving a man choices like that. Alright. Have I gotten my bonus attack yet? I don't want to forget my bonus like some people. Let's make sure we get our bonus after this if we haven't yet. That wasn't a question he was asking what you would say. No, that was a choice between two unspeakable evils. You can't be doing that to people, man. That's immoral. And Crops, I know you're a moral man. A man of principle and standing. You can't be asking stuff like that. Alright, let's use ramps to tank the Inferno Towers, and then I brought this one barrel because this left okay. You know what? You see the vision, okay? Rams tank the rocket artillery, bomb tower, and then barrel for the left Inferno, but of course the barrels have other ideas. That's also one of the neat things about Clan Capital troops. They come in groups of like 3, and you can split them. Which is not good sometimes. Wait, this was close to one-shottable. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nah, not quite. If this was lower level, it's definitely one-shottable. Unfortunately not. How much does your code approximately make a month? Don't need to be specific, but an estimation would be nice. I don't think I make any... Like, back when I was uploading videos, probably like $100 a month. But like, I haven't made videos in so long. I'm basically retired. This stream is basically the retirement home for Sen. Alright, let's make sure... Actually, no, we have 4 hits left. We can just... And we'll quickly get our bonus, and then we'll move on. After making fun of Spike for so long about not getting his bonus, I'm in a precarious position where I can never forget my bonus ever. Nah, he makes some. You're gonna wail for me. Thank you, Horace. This man knows what's up. Funding the broke streamer. The one thing that I'll always die on defending Clan Capital for is it's completely free to play. Completely and utterly free to play. What is your real job? You like an IT kind of guy? Nah. I said it already on stream. I'm a guy who buys cars for the government, basically. Not a very interesting job, but a job that pays the energy bills. Almost 750 actually. Let's hit Skeleton Park. We can let Mr. Spike clean up the rest. Looks like it's pretty simple cleans. I don't think I want him hitting another... Wait, was it Skeleton Park he failed? I don't think so, actually. We'll take this anyways. Let's do this. And this. Can we one-shot any district with miners? You know what? You know how parents tell their kids that Santa Claus exists, even though they know it doesn't exist? Just to not take the magic out of the child's eye? You can one-shot any base with miners. You can do it, man. I won't be the one that tells you Santa Claus isn't real. Be free with your miners. You're learning so much here, not gonna lie. I would say if you're gonna learn anything from this stream, it's that builder-based players are the lowest caste of Clash of Clans society. Like, I don't need you to learn anything about this game or how to attack in clan capital. But if there's one key takeaway here, understand that builder-based players, they get laughed at. They are not respected. They don't get to eat in the same halls as us champions in clan capital. And yeah, I pulled a new Discord link from yesterday. I did remember to do that. I remembered to almost do everything I said I was going to do after yesterday's stream. The rare time when Sen actually remembers to do something off stream. All I heard is that Sen hasn't dated in 10 years. Okay, Listen, I've been in a committed relationship with Sparky for the past 4 years, okay? Don't tell me I don't know my way around a Sparky chain, okay? I don't appreciate this slander. No one knows his way around the Sparky chain as Sen. I don't appreciate the slander. Wait, I swear these Teslas weren't popped when I was scouting the space. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess when Sparky gets one last shot that reveals the Teslas at 52%, you don't see it on the scout view. I didn't know about that glitch, if that's a glitch. Gotcha people have a better love life? Whoa there. Whoa there. Don't compare me to the people who have body pillows of their favorite VTubers. And of their 5-year-old SSR characters. That's too far. That's too far, chat. You can't compare the clan capital gamer, the pinnacle of gaming excellence, to those freaks. Sen, would you rather inject your Clash of Clans with kryptonite? Can I? Okay, wait. It's crops. Let's say I have the kryptonite. Can I just like throw the kryptonite at him? Do I have to do all this? I don't understand the value in your plan here. I can see the vision, but I can't see the point of the vision. You know what I mean? I feel like you have a body pillow of Sparky already. I don't have one. Listen, if there was a body pillow of Sparky, I would actually probably buy it. Just for the content. If someone makes a Sparky body pillow, the send inbox is open. What do we do here? The dragon's on the outside. I usually don't kill the dragon on the first hit, but I think it's probably worth grabbing here. Probably worth getting one here. You still remember when Hogs was meta? Hogs are still meta. Hogs are very meta in competitive play, just not Raid Weekend so much. Sparky completely dominates in Raid Weekend. Alright. Ow. I hate this Sparky interaction. If you break a wall when Sparky's targeting a different wall, she'll still finish hitting the other wall. Sparky is stubborn like that. How are we looking? Zap here. Frost here. I feel like I have a slow Sparky, don't I? This looks real slow. I think it's okay. Pull this Zap. Get this kill. Tank this cannon. There's a log trap. Ooh, but 2 barbs survive. We have 3 rams to try to get the Inferno. Do we have to use a ram to get through the wall for time? Let's see. It'll take 2 chains to get through the cannon. 1 chain for the spear. I think we have to use a ram here. We can't spend like 21 seconds on chains just to get through that wall, but we can let the spirit thrower lock onto my Sparky. I don't know why I'm so low on time actually. Usually you have enough time for that. Okay, pretty good. We got the dragon. We got 1 last chain there. And yeah, if we only had 20 seconds left, I don't think we would have had all of that. Okay, now we go with Sparky to finish. Left side. Frost here, Frost here. And we're looking better than we normally do because we have the dragon killed. Is Sparky a she though? According to Clash Royale lore, Sparky is a she. So if I get a Sparky body pillow, it isn't that weird, okay? Wait. We're gonna let that slide. You heard nothing. Alright, okay, let's go with Barbs, 1 eye dragon. 3 giants is probably fine here. Let's go. What if your COC could shoot laser beams, Crops? I know this is like kind of a fantasy of some guys like having your thing shooting, you know what? But like, what's the point of it? What's the practical purpose of having your schlong firing like Superman? You got 64% is crazy on the first hit. So this is actually an internet base. So this is actually not that impressive. But usually I don't do this hit that well. So yeah, that still worked pretty well for me. You heard it here first, guys. As long as Sparky is a she, it's socially acceptable to get a body pillow of her. Maybe that's what we can do once we finally get CH11. We'll make the Sparky body pillow, and then we'll go from being a content creator to being a retired YouTube streamer. And then our final evolution is Sparky Body Pillow Salesman. How far the mighty have fallen. All right. Then we'll eye dragon on the cannon cart. Wait, time is an issue here. Pause. 1 second. One second here. No, we're good. We're good. Those giants can't reach my Sparky in time. Speaking of plushies, where did the other plushie go? Okay, I'll bring the other plushie in as we get the peak. 1 sec. He's literally just chilling in the room over. You can't see his face, but he's happy to be here. Wait, that was a 17 ring? Was there a default? Oh, random Wizard Valley default. Alright, what we got here? Wait. Wait, pause. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. Alright. I'm gonna trust you, Spike, that you got us covered on the defaults. We're so back. We're so back. Do you have any idea where you give clan capital layouts? Doesn't it have to be your active best ones, but any at all? On our Discord server, we have some layouts in the lounge, in the pinned comments of the lounge. I don't really give out layouts on stream, but there's some over in the server. All right, let's just grab the other districts. I've been playing the max default so poorly, I don't want to take them here. Definitely not the Barb Camp after last stream. So let's say you go out in search of love, and you got a nice looking female from... Crops. I don't know where you're getting this from. I don't know how your mind works. But Jesus Christ, sir. I understand that you live in India, but we live in a civilized society in the clan capital community. Oh, he meant she's a teacher. I got you, man. I see. Question so vile. Sen became a beatboxer. Crops, don't ask such a thing in this sacred chat ever again. Alright, let's just get the core of this base. And then we should be good. I'm the vile one. Whoa, we both read the same thing, okay? We both read the same thing. Let me just get rid of that from the chat, actually. Jesus Christ. You guys really think you can just ask anything in this chat over here? That rage is completely swag, but I guess we're good. It's sad that the first thought... okay. You know what you asked. Don't try to hide behind literary meanings or different interpretations. I will not accept being the weirdo in this situation. You see, Dwag is a man of common sense. You didn't answer my very question. Does the Sparky body pillow need a hole? Or are you making your own? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm curious. Is anyone here like a connoisseur of anime body pillows? Do they normally have holes in them? For unspeakable purposes? Surely not, right? There's no way. I'm gonna assume not. I'm gonna assume that humanity is still good and worth saving. And that cannot be true. Mostly self-made holes. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I know body pillows is kind of a meme about like the absurdity of like the anime weeb community. But do people actually buy those? Like, is it actually a big moneymaker for the anime franchises? They sell a lot when it comes to anime figurines, but are the body pillows, you know, best hits as well? Does anyone know? You need to check the send notepad. The only thing I have on my notepad right now is iPatchX2B. I was going to unban him, but then I couldn't find his name on Discord. We are SenFGR, we carry the flames. What? Is there like a sniper hiding in a tree behind me? Why are we making We Are SenFGR? Am I gonna get shot in the back of the head or something? They know what they're selling, not just body pillows for real. What the hell did I just open live to? We're discussing the Sparky body pillow. Listen, if anime girls who aren't real can make for best-selling anime body pillows, I don't see why Sparky can't as well. Sparky is very real. And she'll love you unlike an anime girl. Man, I don't know how you get max DC. I've already blundered this somehow. We've lost one miner to the bomb tower. Oh no. You've lost your Ray Peng account? I knew that was you this whole time, Crops. You're the only one petitioning to have him back. He's not getting unbanned. He doesn't get a second chance. No sorry. Yeah, we were not even close here. We did get the Inferno Tower, so this is a pretty good bonus gold. Yeah, max DC is super hard to get. I don't know how people have gotten it in the raid weekend. I also don't know like the full deployments and stuff like that. I used to be the Dragon Cliffs minor goat. I'm washed now. People used to fear me. The dragons and cliffs looked at my miners, and fear would overcome their eyes. You know how rabbits, like if you put a weasel scent around a rabbit, they'll go into shock and like they'll die from shock in a heart attack. That's what the dragons were when they saw Sen miners in the past. But I don't have that kind of aura anymore. Alright, let's just heal up. And then we're good. Yorick says yes when ordering for himself. He just needs to choose the size of it, XSS. To your question of whether it normally comes with holes. Wait, why the disrespect to Yorg? What did Yorg ever do? He's just our friendly neighborhood racist German on the Discord server. Why is he catching strays here? Oh, they modded a hut on BL. Oof. It do be like that sometimes on BL. Alright, I've been griefing Wizard Valley, so let's just calm down. And just go some Hog Riders. Actually, let's bring some Wizards. Let's bring some Wizards for funsies. What is my Town Hall? I haven't played Clash of Clans like Home Village since Town Hall 16. So my highest Town Hall is still 16 max. Jorg is helping you with info about body pillows. Are we actually doing this? Are we actually making the Sparky body pillows? Is this what we're doing as a community? Oh, well, we lost a wizard. Oops. So I'm dropping the graveyards where there's gaps. I guess I should have dropped the last one on the left side gap between the carts. Wizards will help take out the District Hall and those Spear Throwers around there. And then, I don't know why I'm sweating this hard on a Wizard Valley, but I've already failed one this week. Let's not fail another. And then we're good. What's going on today? He's not making fun of you at all. Spike, you should be enjoying this. It's like when your bully who's been tormenting you for the past 3 years, ever since you got into kindergarten and now are in 2nd grade. If they don't come to school one day, you don't ask where they are. You take it, alright? You hope that they got expelled from the school finally. In my case, I'll be here next week, throwing spitballs and tomatoes at you, so don't worry. Don't worry, Spike. There's enough rotten tomatoes in my pantry to go around. That's when you become more paranoid. Well, maybe that's the smarter survival play. But listen, if they're not here for a day, that's a W. That's a day where you can go to school and not get tormented. You can be paranoid, but you also need to be realistic. Sen is speaking from experience. He has to take it out on someone. I'm just speaking in hypotheticals, okay, here. I wasn't a bully when I was a kid, so like, you know how some people, they're trying to make up for their lost childhood by doing the things that they could never do? So like Michael Jackson in his later life, he was playing with kids on his playground at home because he could never hang out with kids when he was younger. So like I'm making up for the lost time when I wasn't a bully in elementary school. Now I have Blackwing and Spike, and it's too tempting to kick sand in their face. I just can't resist it. Oh yeah, they moved this hut. Oh, so that ruins the dragon pathing, lol. I didn't even see that. You're saying I was bullied in high school? Nah. I was too busy keeping it on the down low to get bullied myself. The kind of people that get bullied in school are like the people who are flamboyantly annoying, you know what I mean? Like, I was pretty low-key, so people just left me alone. I was also the person that a lot of people just copy the homework off of. So, like, if you're the nerd that the cool kids are copying homework from, they don't bully you, because you have power over them. Bullies usually go after the dumb losers, not the sen losers. But like, look at me now. I was a loser in high school, and now I'm the #1 clan capital player. That's called evolution. Minions here. Evolution, but backwards. You could also go with wizards on the peak. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. 3 wizards peak. Another pack of minions. And let's get it on. I was a pushover. It was a survival mechanism. If I didn't give them my homework, I was gonna be the target, okay? It's not... There's no right or wrong here. There's no loser or pathetic here, okay? It's survival of the fittest. And I was more fit than the kids that were getting bullied. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Some people were just born better. Some people were born faster, stronger, and could avoid the hyenas. And other people just rolled over and died. I just noticed I shouldn't have waited a full minute for this, probably. You are so against builder base that you didn't even build the boat? Nah, these are just my raid alts that I don't play for anything else but clan capital. It's like I don't have the boats on these tunnel 6s. Cause like the boat leads to a cutscene that wastes like 5 minutes or something. Probably even longer. And that's just a waste of time if you're just playing clan capital. And then I have the second pack of minions because all the air defense were around the peak. So now that the peak goes down and the wizards have gotten their chains, I can just minions these ground defenses. So we got the wizard bomb first hit. And we're looking solid here. Removing the arrow is worth the minute of time you spent on builder base? Nah, we're efficient here, okay? Our time as the #1 clan capital player is valuable. He says, working in a dead-end job. 5.3k left. Alright, let's hope we get another good clan. We finally got something decent. Not amazing, but pretty good. Sen, it's funny how in every school there is a girl who studies 12 hours a day versus one who takes the teacher's Clash of Clans for 1 hour. Okay, I don't think... Okay, listen, Crops, I think you are in a very different kind of schooling environment than the rest of us. I'm not trying to invalidate your life experiences, but I don't think that's what most other people got from schooling. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand that different people might have had different experiences from you. And it's all valid, okay? Did you just call a clan house sexy? I mean, you can call Sparky sexy, but calling a clan house sexy, that's just weird, bro. Like, Sparky got that big blue booty on top of her, but I don't know about these clan houses. They're all kind of getting wrecked here. Does anyone know why I don't get new skins for CC houses in the metal shop? I think you probably have them all. I haven't bought like any skins. Let's get some of them. Which one's good here? Wait, you have to spend 2,000 raid medals just to get a little tree? What the? Let's get the cabin. Alright, what's the next clan? Jolly Squire. This looks like a non-default that might be possible. And then this one's cooked. Okay, decent clan. They need to add more. The ones that exist stink. I'm gonna be honest, when they first released the clan houses, I think it was during the Skeleton Park update. So a very long time ago. I was like kind of hyped for them, and then I never looked at them. I was like, oh my god, this is life-changing. And then I never once even bought a single one of them. Alright, so we can graveyard here and probably just both graveyards down south, Hog Rider in the middle. There's a big problem when it comes to time on this space. There's a lot of isolated chains. I think we want to have 2 hogs, a giant, this. The backside's a little bit chiller because they move some defenses to the left. Let's try this. It's everywhere, especially in the US. If you ask majority of teachers, they would agree on this. Listen, I don't think most teachers in the US are soliciting favors from their female students. Or maybe that's why girls do so well in school. I don't know. I don't think that's true, but I'm not a girl myself, so I can't say either way. Okay, that was a bad barb. Okay, but we were able to use another barb to make it okay. We're having some awkward chip downs. This is so awkward. Blastwick goes down. We have 2 Hog Riders. We have to make these count. So I'm gonna 1 barb here for this spear. That's a level 3 isolated multi. Oh my gosh, there's a random Tesla. How are we gonna not time fail this? This is devious what they've done. This is actually evil. Everything here is an isolated chain. We have to double hog this. Now they log, why? When they're selecting people to go to hell, I think these people are on the top of the list. Like, there's like murderers, rapists, and then I think they have like clans that make bases like this. Can't use anything there. Oh, we have to tank. No, you can't do this to me, man. You can't do this to me. Gosh darn it. What did I do to deserve that, chat? I was a good boy. The only people I bullied were the people who deserved it this year. Why would this game do that to me? I was doing a public service by humiliating Spike and Blackwing this past year. And that's how I'm repaid. Just understand that being a good person isn't good enough in life. Okay, this miner split's a little bit weird. Although the dragon is in the frost, so he can't move. I don't know if this is good or bad for me, actually. I think it's probably okay. Those barbs can slow down those dragons in the frost. All the miners converge on the wizard tower. Let's barb chip down this hut, as well as pull the zap. Okay, all my miners are alive right now, but that can change at a moment's notice, so let's be careful. We don't drop any miners or any barbs or rams because the dragons were far away from my miners. This is like the cleanest a Dragon Cliffs one-shot has ever gone for me. What is this? All my miners are alive? Is the goat of Dragon Cliffs not washed? He's got that weasel scent on him. The dragons are terrified. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Stop it. Barb to pull that dragon away. Miner bomb there. We have a zap, a barb. This is over. It's a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. We got him. How many miners do I have alive here? They're kind of low, but we have a lot. He's not washed. He's still got it in him. What about Balloon Lagoon? This is cooked. Would you take $1 million gambling sponsorship over Clan Capital? Is the real question here. Would I take $1 million? Would I take a $1 million sponsorship that would ruin the lives of the chatters here? That sounds like a win-win to me. I get to ruin your lives and I get $1 million. I don't see the drawback here, or am I missing something? Alright, this is cooked. That sounds like a win-win-win to me. Easiest sponsorship ad read of my life. Hit me up, Prize Picks, BetMGM, Fantasy Sports. I'll represent you. I'll drag these degents in chat to the depths of hell. Question. Should have been whether he would choose Sparky over the sponsorship. Oh, whoa there. You can't do that to me. But real talk though, I probably wouldn't take... I don't take any sponsorships. Like, I got offered some sponsorships in the past for, like, playing some weird gacha games, I think. And then I never took them because I'm like, that's weird. So I probably wouldn't take a gambling sponsorship, but that's also easy to say when I've never gotten offered a gambling sponsorship. Like, there are so many people who take those because they pay out crazy amounts, right? Like, every single sports YouTube channel ends up taking a prize pick ad at some point in their life. And you have to imagine that they're taking it because the money's just too good to pass up. Wait, are we really doing push-ups on a Wizard Valley spam attack? Oh, hell no. What? Ain't no way. Damn, they almost got the one shot. What? How many miners do I have here? Yo, miners are busted. Wait, is this a 750? I don't even know. We'll just finish up this clan, probably. I have a random question. Do you have some capital gold you could donate to help our clan? I don't know how I can cover that 35,000, but the answer is no. Let's see, is this a 750? Gotcha money ain't enough for Sen to sell himself. W. Spike's got it. We'll just, we'll throw some balloons at Barb Camp. And then we're good to go. But yeah, I never treated YouTube as a way to make money or as a career. Even back when I was actively grinding. So like whenever I got sponsorships, even if it was like just like a random mobile game, I just declined those. But listen, if a gambling sponsorship wants to come in with $1 million just to get crops or battles addicted to gambling, be my guest. I have a pretty young audience here. This is like the perfect audience to get hooked on your gambling. Like they can pay me $1 million, and then once Battles grows up and starts making money, he can blow all that money on sports betting and they'll get their money back, you know what I mean? Like the target demographic for gambling ads is like Coco Melon. And my demographics are probably like just above that. Like a little bit older than what they're looking for, but still in their strike zone. Sen, you're depressed because you are to create, not consume. Sing with a voice that cracks a homeless man. Sew with hands that shake during... Okay. No, my hands are for masterfully using Sparky. I have like the best demographics for gambling. Young men who are at the start of their careers, who you can milk for the next 40 years. When are you using rocket balloons? I just used it versus Barb Camp. We just used them here. Alright, let's finish this up, then we'll hit peak. And we'll see if the next lane's good. Sometimes you can still use rocket balloons. Will you also give a fake reaction when you hit jackpot with the house's own money? You know, it's crazy how that's even legal. Like, the people doing those gambling ad reads, they'll like simulate them playing the slots and they're like, oh my god, jackpot, 777, I'm rich. And then that is not how it works when the kids are blowing through their mom's credit cards. It's a wonder how that is remotely legal, but listen, I don't run the laws. I just follow them. Okay, we've kind of blundered on our Sparky, but it's fine. That was a disgusting Sparky sequence. RLs are goated in CC, especially BC. Yeah, rocket balloons aren't even that bad. They're kind of outclassed by ground strategies, but they're still fine. That's the best fake reaction I've seen. Sen, you might have potential in the field. Listen, not everyone gets to... Most people in life, and in the history of human history, they've not realized their full potential. Probably the greatest football players of all time died without ever kicking a football. And the smartest people were probably slaves. But in the modern era, anyone with the potential to sell gambling ads has access to the internet and can be free and thrive in the gambling ecosystem that we have. So I think gambling has been a net positive for this world. Anyone can start a YouTube channel, get an audience, and then sell the audience on gambling sponsorships. There's no better meritocracy than we have now. I do this. You can actually qualify for those sponsorships. Your reactions are on point. I don't know if they have like a vetting process for those kinds of sponsors. Like, the thing with sponsors on YouTube, usually they'll try to find YouTubers in their niche. So like the sports betting sponsorships usually go to like the sports channels, right? I don't know if they would reach out or take a Clan Capital gamer. Or maybe they would. Because they have so much money to spend on ads. But if they ever come knocking on my door with a 7-figure offer, chat, I love you guys, but I don't love you guys that much or enough to not take the sponsorship. Just understand that Papa Sen has to pay the bills. Those $300 in electricity bills, they're not going to pay themselves. Sen, if revenge is a dish best served cold and revenge is sweet, so revenge is ice cream. I don't think that's quite how that works, but you know. Crops is getting into philosophy, I see. Alright, this looks pretty simple finish from here. Golem is still pretty healthy. We're just going 4x, don't even need to use that ram for any purpose. Where do you want to zap? Let's zap here. We're good to go. We will understand as you need to get a house because your mom will kick you out soon, so yeah, we will support you in that. Listen, I've already told you, chat. My mom has told me that I can live in this house as long as I don't get a girlfriend or like I don't have a wife that I have to move out with. So you guys keep laughing at how I'm single and I'm a loser and I'm a Clan Capital player who has nothing going in his life besides Clan Capital. But you have to understand that this is strategic, what I'm doing here. It's not because I can't get one, it's because the incentives for me not to get one are super strong. So I have rejected all the women who have tried to court me, okay? There's a difference between you guys in chat who can't get any because you just can't, versus me who simply chooses this lifestyle. You know what I mean? Please check DMs. I'll check after stream. I think I have to see a DM from iPatch for his unban request. Like, at least I haven't gotten to the point where I'm faking having a girlfriend like Crops, okay? Crops having the girlfriend had to be the fakest thing I ever heard. So listen. No matter what, I'm still better than that. Alright, bar chip this down, bar chip this down. Hello, Mr. J. Gary. The man of the hour is here. And then Sparky just sweeps from here. You can even barb chip this blast bow. That's why my man is still single, but you still need a good barber. I support small businesses, okay? I support my small business Asian lady barber. Crops has a fake GF. Whoa, yeah, listen. Even Jay Gary knows. Jay Gary, can you believe that Crops was trying to sell us on the fact that he had a girlfriend for months? Like, we all know collectively that there are about 4 billion females on this earth. All 4 billion of them would reject Crops in a heartbeat. You don't even have to ask. You just know. Ew, this is sad. Okay, we have a GM though. Did anyone ping? I don't think anyone pinged for attacks. I'll probably just end it here then. We had a good stream, boys. Have you heard of Mogwarts, the university which teaches you how to out-mog other men? Is that actually a thing? Are people actually paying money to go to Mogwarts? I feel like young men have to be the... If you're trying to scam people, young men are your target demographics. Like, they were paying for Hustler University. Are they now paying for Mogwarts. Oh, Sen 18. Let's hit that and then we can call it. Is that run by like Clavicular or those other looks maxing streamers? What we got here? Okay, pretty simple. Minions start. Sparky down south. Peak is far back. We don't have to frost this, but we can if we want to. We'll just go double rage. Huh. Well, that's convenient. You actually don't need many barbs here either. We can get away with this. Yeah, let's do this. You should play it sometime on stream, maybe. There's a website called Omegle. Okay, that's too much. That's too gimmicky, too cute. Wait, is Omegle actually taking off? Isn't that like a Omegle? Like a reference to that? Okay, I'm not waiting for this hut to go down. We'll keep the barb alive by starting in with our rams. Then we can rage into this Inferno Tower. I held on to my rage for the second shot. There's probably another giant bomb there, yep. Oh crap. That's why we had the giant. Barb to tank the rocket artillery. Okay. One rage shot on the right side rocket artillery. Do we get another one on the left? Yes, we do. Okay, yes, this is completely smoked. This is like torched. iDragon, can you not do this to me? Brother, why? I don't love you. iDragon, I just... Some creatures cannot be loved. And I think iDragon is top of that list. But we're good. This is a clean wrap. Sen, you're hiding behind the wall that you don't need a girl for now, but deep down in you and under your pants is craving for female interaction. Crops, why do you have to word romantic desire in the most creepy way possible every single time? Why does it have to be like... You sound like the quintessential Redditor when you talk about romance. You are the fedora tipping Redditor. Alright, let's do this, and we're good to go. I don't think we have super chats here. So I turn off ads on my stream, which turns off all monetization, I think. Which includes super chats and stuff like that. Rage here. Okay, so there are some zaps over here. We'll hog the next peak shell. And we're good over there. And there just is not much damage left. We're good to go. Just did some capital attacks. Am I not fast enough to use Sparky? How to get good at Sparky? Sparky's a very hard troop to learn. I would say it's probably the hardest troop to learn in all of Clash of Clans, although I haven't played Home Village in years. Before Town Hall 16, there was never a strategy that's harder to learn than Sparky. You have to learn all her chains, interactions, how to tank for her, all the different districts you can use her against. The best way to really learn is just to practice. I would say Haste, Sparky 2, Graveyard is the best way to learn, but you can also practice with Double Rage. Alright, I don't know why I'm trying to max bonus gold this hard. Let's hopefully not fail while doing this. And we're good to go. Sen, if I buy $1,000 worth of stuff from Supercell store, will you PayPal me the $50 back? I could. Or I can spend that money on drugs and make my life better. It's a hard choice, man. I'll see when I get the money in the inbox. What are these bases? These look like oof. Oh, I faced this earlier and I just minor spammed and 3-shot some of these. Wait a minute. Spike, is this you? Spike, did I just catch you in another clan? I always knew that Sen was a drug addict. Alright, let's hit 1 DC to end off. I think I hit this earlier, actually. Didn't I go Sparky on stream? And then I wizard finished? And it worked that time? I think that was what I did. We'll do this, 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 maybe a barrel, and then this. You're about to see a pro Dragon Cliff hits, okay? This is how the pros do it. That's not you. That's what you would say if that were you. Alright. Eye dragons, eye dragon. Eye dragons go in. We only brought 3, but we're killing like 4 dragons. What the heck? We don't even need the barrel either. What the? Okay, we can barb chip down this wizard tower too. Alright, looking pretty good. This worked very well. Look at the air bombs. Look at the bomb tower. Then we can barrel to tank for Sparky probably, or what do we want to do with this barrel? Let's tank for Sparky. Ooh, good zap trap pull. Ooh, good second zap trap pull. Yeah, this is done. This is a wrap. And now it's time to sell. That was a good hit. So we have 2 dragons left. 1 Inferno Tower is low. If this was a tournament, I would just go 8 wizards left, but I don't know if... Can you miner this? Do you ever just miner this? Do we want to see 8 wizards? Or do we want to go with the miners? What do we want to see, chat? We'll try to not sell this. This is someone else's clan. If this was Balloon Skies, we'll go wizards, but since we're playing in someone else's clan, we'll be responsible. The Asian culture is to be polite when you're in someone else's home. Yeah, I think miners should easily finish from here, though. I brought some barbs to try to kill the bomb tower. And I didn't bother trying to freeze that cannon. I just want to... make sure the dragon is frosted up. And we're going to drag the dragon into the frost with these barbarians. And now there's not enough HP on any of these buildings to hold those dragons in place. Or hold those miners above ground for long enough for the dragons to kill them. We're good. Yeah, I feel like miners have made the clan capital community a little bit stupider. Back in my day, we would have to use archers and heals and hog riders to finish bases like this off. But we've been so brain damaged by having access to 10x miners that our brains have atrophied. And I mean, why would you use anything else but this? This is like plus 400 bonus gold. 300. Alright, that's a good place to end. Appreciate you all for coming out. We had a good stream, and I'll see you guys next week, same times as ever. 11 a.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. Sunday. And I'll also try to see if I can finally get the unban on iPatch X2B. Alright then. Take care. And good luck to Spain in the World Cup, I guess. No art yet again. I have actually been working art a little bit, but just haven't been streaming it. I'm trying to get a release either next week or the week after. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how I'm feeling. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Yo, I am employed. I'm 100% employed. I don't appreciate